Class phones are join in prayer. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Om Agakshe Varde Devi Akshare Brahma Vadini Gayatri Jagat Mata Vishwayoni Namastute Om Bhurbhuvat Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvat Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvat Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivarnam Urvarukmiv Bandhanan Mrityormukshmiramritan Om Prithvi Tvaya Dhrita Devi Tvam Vishnumadhrita Tvam Chadaryaman Devi Pavitram Puruchasanam Om Shri Prithvi Mata Dev Namami Krisat Om Apavitra Pavitra Sarvashtangato Piva Yashmarit Pundarikaksham Savahya Bhayantara Suchi Wash your hands. Om Hastrakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namaha Suktivadam Swaha Om Amritopastarnamasi Swaha Om Amrita Pidhanmasi Swaha Om Satyam Yasha Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha Hasprakshalanam Samarpyami Govindaya Namaha Kushmule Sato Brahma Kushmadye Janardana Kushtagre Sankram Devam Kushdharam Karumayam Yena Badvu Bali Raja Danindra Mahabala Ten Tvam Prativadnami Raksha Machala Machala. I water in the left hand, with the ring finger of the right. Let's join in on inspirational, the purificatory rites. Touch first the lips. Om Vangamasi Astu Nose Om Nasur Me Prano Astu Eyes Om Akshanur Me Chakshurastu Ears Om Karanyur Me Shrotamastu Arms Om Bahur Me Balmastu Thighs Om Urvu Me Ujuastu all over Om Arishtani Me Angani Tarustanva Me Saha Santu. Alright, the rice in the hand now, we'll join in our swasti. The direction mantras. Om Hari Om Swastina Indro Vridastava Swastina Vishnu Veda Swastina Starakshorishtademi Swastino Brihaspati Dadhatu Om Paya Prithvyam Paya Ushadhishnu Payo Divyantarikshe Payo Dha Payaswati Pradesha Santomyaham Om Vishnu Raratmasi Vishnu Shnatrishnu Vishnu Sivasi Vishnu Druvasi Vishnamasi Vishnavetava Om Agnir Devata Vato Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vasu Devata Rudra Devata Aditya Devata Marato Devata Vishwariyo Devata Brahaspati Devata Indra Devata Varno Devata Om Dhyav Shantir Antarikshagam Shanti पृथ्वी शान्तिरापा शान्तिर् औषधय शान्तिर् वनस्पत्य शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्तिर् ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगुण शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ विश्वानि देवा सवितर्दुरितानि परास्व यद्भद्रं तदास्व ॐ शुक्लं वरदं देवा शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्ते ॐ शान्ति 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 करा भवन्तु. Let's gather the rice on the altar. We'll consecrate our Vedi now. Rub it in a clockwise direction. Om Bhurasi Bhumirasi Ditirasi Viswadhaya Visvasya Bhunasya Dharti Prithvi Acha Prithvi Trigongha Prithvi Mahi Gomsya Prem Svosya Prithvi Mata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Now with flowers in the hand, we meditate on, offer puja to Bhagavan in the form of Ganesha. Ganesha, who is Vigneshwar, remover of obstacles, giver of success, storehouse of wisdom. We ask of Bhagavan, may you inspire us from within with knowledge, intelligence, wisdom, to recognize the challenges we face on a daily basis, the ability to be able to overcome them all, that victory always reside with us. To this Ganesha, we join in our humble salutation. Om Gajananam Bhutaganaadisevitam Kapittajambo Palachar-bhakshanam Umasutam Shokavinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara-pada-pankajam Om Yehiram Mahesha-putra Samasta Vigno-bhavinasha-daksha Mangala Puja Pratamam Pradhanam Grahana Pujan Bhagavan Namaste Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namastute Sri Ganeshaya Namah Namami Sri Gauri Mata Bhyo Namah Namami. Ramyam Shobhanam Divyam Saraswati.
Vande Ganapati Vighna Vinasham He Lambodara Gajanana.
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 रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो
रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता
रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो हे शशि शेखर नंदना
शशि शेखर नंदना.
वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशम हे लंबोदर गजानना.
Vande Ganapati Vighna Vinasham He Lambodara Gajanana.
जो धावे वांछित फल पावे
जो जावे वांछित फल पावे.
जो धावे वांछित फल पावे
जो जावे वांछित फल पावे.
रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो शेखर वंदना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाश हे लंबोदर गजानना काम क्रोध मद लोभ मादि हरो काम क्रोध मद लोभ मादि हरो रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो अग्रदेव तुम्हें वंदना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाश हे लंबोदर गजानना रिद्धि सिद्धि के दाता तुम हो अग्रदेव तुम्हें वंदना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाश हे लंबोदर गजानना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाश हे लंबोदर गजानना वंदे
गणपति विघ्न विनाश हे लंबोदर गजानना.
Class funds now we glorify Bhagavan as Ganesha. Om Jai Ganapati Sadguru Sadan Kavivar Bhagana Kripa Vignaharan Mangal Karan Jai Jai Girjala Om Agacha Ganesh Gauri Devi Swastanat Parameshwari Aham Puja Karishyami Tvam Sada Sammukho Bhava Prem से गौरी गणेश भगवान की जय शरणम प्रभु. We offer salutations and puja to Mahalakshmi, Lakshmi the dispenser of prosperity, of wealth, of health, of beauty, of fortune. Most importantly, in Hindu philosophy, light is a symbol of wisdom as opposed to darkness. It symbolizes ignorance. We ask, O Devi, in a like manner, the light dispels the darkness of night. So may the darkness of our ignorance be replaced by the light of spiritual wisdom. To this Mahalakshmi, we join in humble salutations. Om Namostute Mahalaya Sri Pite Pujate Shankha Chakra Gadahaste Mahalakshmi Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayini Mantra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Lakshmi Karoti Kalyani Ayuga Sukha Sampada Madhushatma Vinashaya Om Sri Mahalakshmi Mata Vyo Namaha Namami Avayami Stapyami Pujyami Karishyami Ramyam Sushobhanam Divyam Sarva Saukhya-karam Shubham Asanam Chavayanartam Parameshwari Rangajam Samanitam Supavroshi Snanartam Devi
Ma astu ma Sadagamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mahasasoma Sadagamaya Tamasoma फिर आओ से मुक्ति मिले निर्मल जीवन कमल खिले रवि रेव्यूका रजनी भया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया सदगमया तमसोमा अंधकार का कर समाया अंधकार का कर समाया जरत पर भी करो प्रहार जरत पर भी करो प्रहार हो दैया सदा ज्योति हो दैया तमसोमा Sadagamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Karotrituma Gyan Kusuda, Karotrituma Gyan Kusuda, Jekar Akshay Prem Sudha. जेकर अक्षय प्रेम सुधा कर ज्योति जीवन अमाया कर ज्योति जीवन अमाया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया महसोमा सदमगमया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया जीवन में दुख रहे नरेता जीवन में दुख रहे नरेता स्वर्ग बने वासुदेव अदे सांस बने वासुदेव अदे सांस सांस में मंगलमया सांस सांस मंगलमया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया सदगमया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया सदगमया तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमया.
With class ones, we glorify Bhagwan in the form of Mahalakshmi. Om Matu Lakshmi Kari Kripa Karo Hriday Mevas Manokamna Siddhi Kari Purvahunerias Trahi Trahi Dukarni Haro Meri Sabtas Jayati Jayati Jay Lakshmi Karishat Gundakanash Mahalakshmi Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Sureshwari Haripriye Namastubhyam Namastubhyam Dayamini Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः प्रेम से महालक्ष्मी माता की जय शरणम प्रभु We offer salutations now to Sri Navgraha Devata, Navgraha symbolizing the planets in the solar system, the energy from which affects us both positively and negatively based upon the time and place of birth as well as our own actions. Today we are asking Bhagavan, should the constellation of the planets not be propitious for us depending upon those criteria? We ask Bhagavan be our guide during these difficult periods that may be caused by the negative effects and to guide us to positive flow continuously. For those of our members who are already unfortunately suffering from some negative effects, we ask Bhagavan to guide these individuals to make them well, to make them whole, that they may once more be able to contribute to their homes and to their families. Especially today we pray for Srimati Anjani Ramphal, Srimati Ramrati Sri Govind, Sriman James Pritipal, Srimati Sahade James, Sriman Balchan Gulcharan, Sriman Rafiq Chaudhary, Sriman Brij Bahadur, Sriman Anand Gunraj, Sriman Vijay Prasad, Sriman Kevin Davida. How's Kevin doing?
Okay.
Alright, doing better than last time? Srimati Atwarya Hiralal, Srimati Dhanmati Hari, and Srimati Rani Supa. Your names still here?
Yes, keep it there.
And for anyone else in your in your circle that you may know who is suffering from some way or the other, we pray for them. We pray for universal human welfare. Om Brahma Murari Murantakarini Mano Shashi Bhumi Suto Budhasya Guruscha Supra Shani Rahu Ketu Sarve Graha Shanti Graha Bhavantu Sarve Graha Shanti Graha Bhavantu Prem se Navgraha Devata Ki Jai Sharanam Prabhu. Now we meditate on and offer our puja to Bhagavan Mahavishnu, Vishnu the all-pervasive divinity who becomes manifest from time to time and age to age for the benefit of humankind, by whose grace and blessings the impossible becomes possible. Today we are asking, O Bhagavan, may you in the same way become manifest in the world for the benefit of mankind. May you manifest yourself within my heart, be the guide of my intellect, guiding me in the path of truth, of dharma, of righteousness, of religion, the path which leads to welfare here and the hereafter too. To this Mahavishnu, we join in humble salutations. Om Sashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapeta Mastram Sarasirorecham Sarabhakshasvarakasmupasniyam Namami Vishnu Shirasachaturujam Mukam Karoti Vacham Pangunam Vaitegirim Yat Kripatamam Vande Paramananda Madhavam Om Nilam Bhujashyamal Komalangam Sita Samaropita Mamamagam Padav Mahasaika Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataya Namah Om Neelavarnam Pidavastram Srivatsapadabhushitam Govindam Gokulanandam ब्रह्मादेरपि पूजितं ब्रह्मादेरपि पूजितं श्रीमहाविष्णुभगवानभ्यो नमः नमामि। ॐ रम्यं सुशोभनं दिव्यं सर्वसौख्यवरदं शुभम् आसनं च मया रक्तं
तू है दयालु दुख दूर कर हमारा तेरी शरण में आया प्रभु दीजिए सहारा तू है दयालु कर हमारा तेरी शरण में आया प्रभु दीजिए सहारा। पसारा तुझसे नहीं है जाता तेरा सभी पसारा तू है दयालु दुख दूर कर हमारा तेरी शरण में आया प्रभु दीजिए सहारा। भूमि आकाश तारे रवि चंद्र सिंधु बारे भूमि आकाश तारे रवि चंद्र सिंधु बारे तेरी हुक्म सारे सबका तू ही अजाड़ा काम सारे सबका तू है दयालु न करे हमारा तेरी शरण में आया प्रभु दीजिए सहारा। अपनी शरण में लीजिए सब दुख दूर कीजिए अपनी शरण में लीजिए सब दुख दूर कीजिए ब्रह्मानंद दान दीजिए तुझना ईश्वर तू है दयालु कर हमारा तेरी शरण में आया लीजिए सहारा।
glorify Bhagavan as we are in the period of Pitru Paksh today, this week actually until next Sunday. We glorify Bhagavan in the form of Sri Krishna.
He Krishna Gopal Hari, He Dina Dayal Hari, Jai Jai Krishna Gopal Hari, He Dina Dayal Hari, Jai Jai Krishna Gopal Hari, He Dina Dayal. Krishna Gopal Hari, He Dina Dayal Hari, Tum karta tum hi karan, Tum karta tum hi karan, Paramat Par He Dina Dayal Hari. Krishna Gopal Hari, He Dina Dayal Hari. रत हाके रंग भूमि में और कर्म योग के मदय अवतार रत हाके रंग भूमि में और कर्म योग में मदय अवतार अजर अमर है परम सत्य काया के सुख समझाई सकसार की शरणागत की सकसार की शरणागत की सदा प्रतिपाल हे दीन दयाल हरि जय जय कृष्ण हरि श्याम के रंग में रंग गए मीरा रस कान को रस के कान हुए श्याम के रंग गए मीरा रस कान को रस के कान हुए जग से आके बंद करी सूर्यदास दे दर सकिए माता यशोदा विजुनारी माता यशोदा विजुनारी के माता यशोदा हे दीन दयाल हरि जय जय कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल जय जय कृष्ण गोपाल हरि हे दीन दयाल हरि कृष्ण गोपाल हरि नंद लाल हरि कृष्ण गोपाल हरि नंद लाल हरि कृष्ण गोपाल
now we'll offer our salutations and puja to Bhagavan Shiva Shambhu. Shiva symbolizing the reabsorbing aspect of divinity. Atman becomes merged into Paramatman. When self-realization is achieved, it's called Vardhata, the giver of boons, by offering puja to Bhagavan Shiva with love, with devotion. The negative tendencies, the dharmic tendencies that we all seem to be suffering from, brought on by our anger, greed, jealousy, covetousness, hatred, pride, envy, all products of the ego. These become burnt in the fires of our devotion. In this manner we attain purity of thoughts, of words, of deeds, of mind, of intellect, of actions, through puja to Bhagavan Shiva. I invite you now to sit upright, to cast away the worldly cares. We all have them. Let's put these at the back of the minds for a little while. Imprint the image of Shiva within the heart. Bhagavan is beyond names, beyond forms. The names and the forms are tools that we use to help us to keep the mind from wandering. Let's put those mind on the reins. Imprint the image of Bhagavan Shiva within the heart. Ask him to make his home therein, to be the guide of the intellect, guiding us on the path that leads to the highest welfare. To this Shiva, we join in our humble salutations. Om Pashunaam Pratim Papa Nasham Paresham Gajendra Sikritam Vasanam Varenyam Jata Juta Madhye Swadagangavarim Mahadevamikam Smarami Smararim Om Mahesham Suresham Saratinasham Vibhu Vishwanatham Vibhutyanga Bhusham Virupakshamandvara Kavanitrinetram Sadanandamine Prabhu Panchavatram Om Girisham Ganesham Gale Neelamaranam Gajendra Virudam Gunatita Rupam Bhavasmanam Bhasmana Bhushitangam Bhavani Kalatram Vaje Panchamatram Om Shivakanta Shambho Shashankara Dhamole Maheshana Shulim Jatajuta Dharim Tvameko Jagat Vyapako Vishwarupa Prasidam Prasidam Prabhu Purna Rupam Om Namaste Namaste Devo Vishwamurte Namaste 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 Tapayoga Gamyam Namaste Namaste Shuddhyana Gamyam Om Prabhu Shurapani Vivo Vishwanath Mahadeva Shambhu Mahesha Trinetra Shivakanta Shanta Smare Murare Vadanyo Varenyo Namanyo Nagamya Vadanyo Varenyo Namanyo Nagamya Om Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagwan Bhyo Namah Namami Om Ramyam Sashobhanam Divyam Sarva Saukhyakaram Shubham Asanam Cha Maya Raptam Narna Shiva Shankaram Om Namastu Nilagrimayam Sahasrakshaya Midushe Atvaye Asya Satmano Antebhyo Akaram Namaha Om Triambakam Yajamvahe Sugandhim Pushtivaradhanam Urvarukmim Vandana Mrityormuchiyamamritar Om Varunasya Utam Vanmasi Varunasya Stam Sarjanisto Varunasya Ritsaraniyasi Varunasya Ritsaranmasi Varunasya Ritsaranmasi Padyam Argyam Achmanyam Svanam Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagwan Pujanam Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Kshiradhamandesha Gokshiren Maya Kritam Snapanam Deva Deveshdrahana Shiva Shankaram Shir Snanam Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagwan Pujana Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Panchami. Om Panchami Karmayanam Kalurani Samagyatam Vitam Madhu Shankaram Snanatam Prativedam Panchami Snanam Sri Shankara Bhagavan Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Shivaya Sarva Shivaya, Manivala Samashvina, Shapta Sheta Shadanaste Rupa Pashupati Karmanyama, Avilipta Raudrana Morupa Parajanya, Gangajal Snanam, Shubhjal Snanam, Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagwan Pujanam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namo Namah. Yasi Shiva Vishekam Samaptam Samarpyami. Prem se Sri Shiva Shankara Bhagwan ki jai. Sharanam Prabhu.
जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सबके गोमे देव मिलानी जय बम बम भोले जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सबके गोमे देव मिलानी जय बम बम भोले
enjoy them this time to glorify the Lord Shiva. पूरी मीडिया में पंचायत का मंत्र
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Rameshwara Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Rameshwara Shiva Rameshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Gangadhara Shiva Gangadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Gangadhara Shiva Gangadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Shiva Jatadhara Shiva Jatadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Shiva Jatadhara Shiva Jatadhara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva Yogeshwara, Shiva Yogeshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Shiva Yogeshwara, Shiva Yogeshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Mahakaleshwara, Mahakaleshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Mahakaleshwara, Shiva Parmeshwara, Shiva Parmeshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Shiva Parmeshwara, Shiva Parmeshwara, Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya, Om 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 Namah Shivaya, Shiva, शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनं वा मानसमापराधं विहितं अविहितं वा सर्वविदक्षमस्व जय जय हरे श्री महादेव शंभो जय 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 हरे श्री महादेव शंभो प्रेम से शिव शंकर भगवान की जय शरणं this time we'll take the prasadam and the kirtan bhajan will continue. We have a new station here with the Tilanjali. We would like to offer in honor of your foreparents. You need 3 generations usually. Please help yourself. I can put your Rama to stand up there and help you if you want. Rama, can you help them up to the Tilanjali thing? Okay. So Rama will help you out there and then you can go ahead and do the Sure, we can as well at the same time. So we're trying to fit everything in all at the same time. Make it easy for everyone. Thank you.
जिनके हृदय में श्री राम बसे उन्हों साधन और किए न किए जिनके हृदय में श्री राम बसे उन्हों साधन और किए न किए राम बसे उन्हों साधन और किए न किए जिन संचरणों रज को परसा जिन संचरणों रज को परसा उन्हों तीरथ नीर पिए जिनके हृदय में श्री राम बसे उनका जन्म और किए न किए जिनके हृदय में श्री राम बसे उनका जन्म और किए न किए राम बसे उन साधन और किए न किए जिनके हृदय में श्री राम बसे उन साधन और किए न किए
कभी राम बने के कभी श्याम बने के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बने के कभी श्याम बने के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। चले शरण में आए हे हम तुम्हारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवान। तुम्हारी
आदि आदि रतिया की पिछले पहाड़िया दशरथ की ले शिखा लागे सरवन के भान हे राम राम पुकार लागे सरवन के भान हे राम राम पुकार मात पिता मोरा अंडा अंडी उनको तो दो राजा जल पिया पिया तो चल मेरी मात पिता को ले चल पियो पिया लागे सरवन के पान हे राम पुकार उनको तो दो राजा जल पिया उनको तो दो राजा जल पिया पिया तो चल मेरी मात पिता को ले चल पियो पिया लागे सरवन के पान हे राम पुकार 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 लागे सरवन के पान हे राम पुकार
बोलिए झुंझुनू धाम की जय, बोलिए पुष्कर धाम की जय। पितरों का समय चल रहा है, ये पितरों और
महालक्ष्मी माता नमः स्वाहा। ओम श्री गणेश
बोलिए झुंझुनू धाम की जय, बोलिए पुष्कर धाम की जय।
श्री महालक्ष्मी माता नमः स्वाहा।
पितरों का मनुष्य सम्मान कर ले, सम्मान कर ले, गुणगान कर ले। पितरों का मनुष्य तू ज्ञान कर ले, तू मन से ज्ञान कर ले, सम्मान कर ले। पितरों का तू मन से ज्ञान कर ले। गुणगान कर ले मुर्दों का तू गान कर ले पितरों का तू मन से सम्मान कर ले पितरों का तू मन से सम्मान कर ले गुरुदेवों का उनका गुणगान कर ले कर ले पितरों का तू मन से सम्मान कर ले पितरों की जो समाई है पितरों की जो समाई है रहती सदा ही वो सहाई है पितरों की जो समाई है रहती है वो सहाई है जोत जगा के शुभ काम कर ले जोत जगा के शुभ काम कर ले पितरों का तू मन से सम्मान कर ले गुरुदेवों का मन से गुणगान कर ले गुरुदेवों का तू महिमा गान कर ले मन से ध्यान कर ले मुर्दों का तू के समान कर ले जोत जगा के शुभ काम कर ले पितरों का तू मन से ध्यान कर ले कष्टों से वो हमें बचाते हैं कष्टों से हमको बचाते हैं विपदा का वो मान कराते हैं कष्टों से हमको बचाते हैं विपदा का वो मान कराते हैं महिमा का तो गुणगान कर ले पितरों की महिमा का गुणगान कर ले गुरुदेवों का मन से सम्मान कर ले गुरुदेवों का पितरों का तो मन से सम्मान कर ले तो मन से सम्मान कर ले पितरों का महिमा गुणगान कर ले जो मन से इनको जाता है जो मन से पितरों को जाता है सुख संपत्ति वो सारी पा जाता है पितरों को जो मन से दयाता है सुख संपत्ति वो पाता है पितरों का सब दुख पितरों का जब सुबह और शाम कर ले पितरों का जब सुबह और शाम कर ले पितरों का तू मन से तू ध्यान कर ले गुरुदेवों का तू सम्मान कर ले पितरों का तू मन से बखान कर ले पितरों का तू महिमा गुणगान कर ले पितरों का तू मन से ध्यान कर ले पितरों का तू मन से बखान कर ले गुरुदेवों का महिमा गुणगान कर ले गुरुदेवों का महिमा गुणगान कर ले
All right. Is that it? Yes. Let's put our hands in partner mode. Om Loka Viramam Ranarangadiram Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapanje. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai
Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Shri Ram,
Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Once again, a warm welcome to all of you who have decided to come out today and join us in this middle section of the Pitri season. This is one of the only times that I remember we have 3 Sundays in a row that the Pitri actually falls in. So it's a good time for us to pay homage to show gratitude for our ancestors, without whom none of us would be here. And this is what it's all about, you know. People come into the world, we all do. We've earned our way here. It's still not by accident. As Krishna says in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, never was a time when you and I were not. Never will be a time when we will not be. Just that he remembers them all and we don't. And it's a good thing that we don't remember as well. Can you imagine bringing all the grudges from past life into this one? What's going to happen? There will be chaos. So it's good in a way, but at the same time, we would like to know. But the whole idea of the Pitri Paksh is based around the idea of expressing our gratitude to the generations and generations of humans who have lived before us, who have contributed to the way of life in their time, which has actually brought us into our way of life in this time. Without all those things happening in the past, every life contributing in some way or the other, over the many, many, many thousands of years that humans have been around. And when you think about it in this way, 4 orders of existence has always been in place. Matter cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. And the matter contains within it, when things are dormant, all the ingredients that will make life the way it is today. Because they're not coming from somewhere. It's here already. And whatever happens in the future will also be here, just waiting for the right time to emerge. And that emergence takes its own sweet time. We've emerged at a certain point in time when things were perfect for a human to exist. And if things get too bad that we cannot exist, we will disappear. But it doesn't mean we're gone. The essence in you and I, the I in I, the you in you, is always around. Always will be around. This is the reason why I cannot understand, and I think that's true for me as well, why I cannot understand why human beings are so much afraid of death. You want to get everything done in your way. We're all autistic to a certain extent, you know. You might not say it, you are, but if you say you gotta have the knife here and not there, then it means that you're autistic. That's only autism that people do that thing. Think about it. So you need to be able to accept things as they are and work towards your own benefit. So we all come into the world, we live, and then we die. What happens after death? This is what Scripture is all about. And this is why we're here today and trying to explain it. Now, I gotta explain, before I go forward, there's one more thing I gotta tell you. Next week, which is the last week, we have a lunch service as well on the last day of the Vicky in Mahapalai. And also, we'll have a guest speaker here who will do the katra in the name of Keshav Goswami. Is that his name? Keshav Goswami. So he's visiting from where, Trinidad?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's asked through Shanta if he can come and make an express. They will deliver a lecture. So I agreed. We'll have our service as regular, but I had allotted, instead of me speaking, we've allotted the 25 to 30 minutes for him to make his presentation. So please advertise to everybody. I understand he's very popular on Facebook and so on. So people may have heard him already. I don't know the gentleman. I got to be honest. I'm not a Facebook looker. I will check our own thing to see how many people look from time to time. And if me, right? Yeah. So please come out next week and join to listen to what he has to say. It will be to our benefit, I think. He's very popular, I understand, so he's got to be coming with something good. Now, it's not that we don't do good stuff here, okay? Just understand that. In our own way, we do exceedingly good, actually, I think. But it's for you to judge for yourself. So we're looking at what happens after death occurs, because we all will make this trip sometime or another. Some later, some earlier, and it's all not all dependent upon age. I think all of you know this. Young people die too. And the death occurs mainly because when the body that the jiva is residing in does not suit its purpose anymore, it finds a way to depart. This is all it is. Finds a way to depart. Now, nobody wants it to happen. We love life too much because we're not sure what lies beyond. None of us are 100% sure, and we don't read our text enough to understand it in such a way that we come to some kind of a understanding that this is how it is. We know we are going to go, and this is what Yudhishthira said in one of the questions that was asked. What is it about humans that amazes you the most? And his answer was this. Everyday man sees death around him, humans, they see death around him, whether it's family, friends, people in the community or what. Animals, plants, everything dies. Insects dying all the time as well. Yet, for a moment when he sees it, he might think to himself that this is going to happen to me one day. But he turns around, faces his friends and family and so on who are around him, and he starts smiling and laughing as if nothing has happened. And all of you have been to the best jokes come from funeral homes. You look and you observe. It amazes you. Amazes me. It has to amaze. And Yudhishthira also was that. And the Yaksha, of course, was looking for that exact answer because we are amazed at how we treat death. We're afraid of it, yet there's nothing we can do about it. And we turn around and everyone, you, me, and everybody else. Everybody else will die but us. Have you ever thought of yourself lying in a casket? Have you ever seen yourself lying in a casket in your imagination? And this is the power of the human being. His imagination is his asset. All of us have imagination, and only humans have imagination. If the animal have, we don't know about it. But humans have, and they can express what their imagination is. This is the asset that we all have. If you can imagine it, you can build it. And it is our imagination that has brought us to this point where we are today. Somebody's imagination brought the PC into effect, and this is the greatest technological development has been made in our lifetime, believe it or not. This is it. And I don't know what is yet to come. Whatever you can imagine can happen. Back to what happens after death. I keep straying all the time. This is a way to make the thing interesting as well. If you follow my trend of thought. You can't go with the story out and otherwise you've done 5 minutes. I got to half an hour, still 15 minutes. So what happens after death? According to a Hindu text, and there's, before I get into that as well, there's something that we live in a tradition where we see things happening around us all the time. And if you're in a tradition, you know that when your time comes to depart, the same thing that you're seeing around will happen to you too. So the expectation is there that this is what I would like for myself. If your family fulfills that expectation, then the jiva becomes happy. It goes along its way, makes itself on the happy freight, travel. If it's not met, then there's some dissatisfaction. And it is a dissatisfaction that we want to avoid. That's why we ask our old people and so what they would like to see or what they would want to when their time comes. Nobody wants to preach this topic, This is the thing we are all afraid of to preach. But be practical. Ask them. If you don't ask them, then you assume that this is what it's going to be. They don't want to express this either. You have to ask. Once that satisfaction is met, then the brain becomes happy and it goes along its way, energized. Which brings us now to what happens after. So the person dies, the jiva atma, the life, is termed a prait because it has to travel some distance, some dimensions. For my thinking and my way of assuming and reading and putting things together, I assume we live in a 3-dimensional world. If we live in a 4th dimension, we could walk through the wall. Put my hand through the wall, through glass. Now I can't do that. We still live in a 3-dimensional world. But there's no limitations in dimensions for the jiva. It's not bounded by physicality. So the jiva goes from dimension to dimension to dimension. Now how many dimensions are there? Yamaraj lives in the 16th dimension, I think. This is the reason why we perform 16 offerings of energizing the jiva as it makes its way towards the realm of Yamaraj. This is my own deduction, okay? This is why I think about these things a lot. So we live in a 3-dimension, 4th is something else, and each of the realms of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and all the others, Indra, and so on, are in different realms. And the realm of Yamaraj, where the jiva goes to express and become a pitra, where it awaits the time of rebirth. That is Yam's realm. So the jiva also make, you see everybody gets silent now. You're curious, that's what this is my way of arousing your curiosity. We all want to learn. Everybody wants to learn. Gyan is the greatest asset we will get besides imagination. And if you become a Jnani, you understand everything. So we all want to become Jnanis. So what happens now? When a person dies, the prait now waits around for 13 days. On the 13th day, it begins the journey. Why 13? I don't know, but some way or the other, some saint along the way has realized this and has put it down in word form so that others can follow. The idea of human life is to realize, to become realized. This is our journey, to become realized. And realize means having all the gyan that is necessary to understand every single thing, every single problem, every single solution. We're not there yet. We're working towards it. So the prait hangs around for 13 days. during which time offerings are made in their name as a form of gratitude. The sons especially will perform pindadan. And I got to explain the symbolism of the pinda. It's a symbol of energy. When you're hungry, what is it that satisfies you the most? The carbs, right? What is the rice ball made of? It's made of carb, it's made of rice. It's crushed rice, as the case may be. Or you could make it with wheat too, I wouldn't be surprised. It's harder to keep hard. You could make it with corn, depending on where you live. I suspect that will be acceptable. Any grain that you can find that you live and you eat, millet or something like that, you can use. So we use rice because rice has come through our tradition. And I gotta tell you, it took generations and generations and generations of farmers to develop the production of grains to where it is today. We owe those people a debt of gratitude, believe me. Otherwise, all of us will be starving. This is what Pitri-Paksh is about, showing gratitude to those who came before us. We do it as 3 generations, because we assume that 3 generations, they have not yet taken rebirth. It could be that they are already with us and around us and part of our family too, we don't know. And it's a good thing that we don't know too. So the 13-day offerings are made to energize the jiva through the thoughts and the process of the mantras, the thoughts that come from the person who makes the offering. And it's the most selfless thing that we will ever do in making Shraddha Karma. There's nothing more selfless than that. So on the 13th day begins the journey, which will now last from the day of the funeral, exactly 12 lunar months. On the 12th lunar month, a transition takes place from that of Pret to Pitri. Now, if we didn't do anything, does that mean that transition doesn't take place? No, it will take place whether we like it or not. But the fact that we show gratitude and thought and put some effort into it means that we have to fulfill our expression of gratitude to an extent where the jiva becomes happy. Once it becomes happy in the realm of the Pitris, it awaits the time when it's going to earn its way back into the world. It doesn't come by itself. Based upon the karma that we have performed, the jiva has to go through process of elimination, and your child actually chose you to be your parent. So children don't complain when your parents don't do what you want them to do. You chose them. You earned that spot to be their kid. You came here to teach them certain lessons. Lessons mainly in patience, really, if you think about it. Dealing with kids is not an easy thing, you know. So the Pitri-Paksh is an expression of the gratitude that we all feel for the efforts that have been made in the past by the many, many generations who have come before us. We continue this tradition up to this day. There are many more things I'd like to tell you. The idea of the food off, let me get back to the pinda first before I finish. I already gone past it, you know. So the pinda is made up of the rice ball, the honey, the till. Those are the main ingredients. People put sugar and milk and so on inside. Water is fine if you want to. So what each of those items represent? The till is a sesame seed. You try squeezing the sesame seed at some time. All it is fiber and oil. That's all. What is oil? Energy. Energy. So the idea of making the energy offering physically is to enhance the plate in its energetic process as it makes its way from the realm of humans to the realm of the Yamaraj. Now, over the 12-month period, which I spoke about earlier, On some fortnights and some end of the month. It's based upon Tithi, of course, date. Each of the month that follows that funeral day, certain offerings are made in the name of the deceased. But it's made in the name of all humans who have lived before us, really. The deceased become a part because we are able to do it. And we know that this is the person that we've lost recently. But it's meant for all pitris, whether your family or other people's family. There's a part of the ceremony, of course, after you invoke your family on the altar. You tie the altar around by till and rice. That's why you see those of you who've done pitch puja before, you maybe it wasn't explained to you. You'll take the till and rice, mix it, you put first to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, and then all around, up and down as well. It means you've invited all the invitees who are your relatives to be present, spiritually. Then you tie it so that no others can come in. That's the implication. But whether you tie it or not, it doesn't matter. This is a part of the process. It's a protection. But the protection is, by itself, doesn't mean very much. We are grateful to everyone who have come from the past, who has made this life that you and I have shared today the way it is. If one person had not contributed what they did, the entire system will not be what it is today. And we need to understand that. We have to be grateful for what we have and work towards the future to bring understanding to those who are with us today that will be performing our shroud sometime or the other. That's why we need to talk to our children and get them on board so they understand what their responsibilities are. If you don't understand your responsibilities, you can never perform your duties. The whole Srimad Bhagavad Gita is based upon that fact. Arjuna failed to recognize his responsibility. What does he do? He gives up. Doesn't want to do it. When you understand your responsibility, you'll never shirk your duties. This is what it's about. Everybody has certain duties to perform. Now, based upon the desires we had in past life, in this life, when death comes, the unfulfilled desires will be paramount in the mind of the deceased. If he didn't do certain things and failed to do certain things, and he has some kind of conscience that tells him, I should have done that, I should have done this, he comes back to reap those very same desires in his next life. This is where life continues into the next realm, into the next life. What it is, we come back to fulfill those unfulfilled desires in this life. And all of us are fulfilling unfulfilled desires from past lives into this life. If we fail again, and we have failed many times already, this is why all of us are still around. The whole idea is to free ourselves from the cycle of births and deaths, to become one with Bhagavan, to merge into Him. We haven't done it yet, otherwise we won't be here. Or if we had done it, we wouldn't be here. The fact that we are here means we haven't accomplished it yet. But doesn't mean it will never be accomplished. Every single jiva is promised liberation at some time or the other. We don't lose our identity when liberation is achieved. That identity remains with you and I. When the next sculpt comes in, the same jiva comes recycled all over again to perform the same deeds that they did before. Everyone is included. Not whether you're a Christian or Hindu or Muslim or whatever. Eventually everyone dies. When they come back, nobody knows which culture they come in. Right now it looks like Hinduism is losing out because nobody understands. They don't understand the deep philosophy of this culture. And this is why we need to inspire our young people to be able to understand it and to follow it. We don't have enough institution. Now people say, okay, there's a temple in every street corner. There probably is. I don't know. I only know this one. And this is not in a street corner either. It's in the middle of the street. But the idea is, the temples are there for a purpose. And the purpose is not being met because our people who are temple goers are the only people who go there. The others, they just take it for granted. Whatever is to happen will happen. When the cow is being taken to the slaughter, it doesn't care where it poops. You understand that? We need to care. We need to show care. We need to inspire those who show care. And bring everyone on board so that they all understand. See this frame here? I haven't seen it for the whole year, I think. It shows up today. I'm glad you did. I hope I've inspired you to come out again. Good. No, I'm not embarrassing him. I'm trying to spur him and inspire him to be able to come. We'd love to have you. You're a very talented guy.
Yeah, very talented.
You made a lot of people happy by coming out today. Yes. I'm especially happy. I'm not embarrassing you, okay? I know people don't like to be picked, but I pick sometimes because I know I have a relationship with Brain that works. So I think I've spoken enough, you think? There's a lot more we can go on with, but the food stuff and so I didn't speak about yet, but all those things need to be talked about eventually. And we will at some time in the future. Our time is up for today. And I really am happy that you're here today to join us. We have allowed you the chance to make offerings of the Tilanjali. And I explained to you what it is. It's the transfer of energy by thought from our realm to the realm of the Pitris. Okay, that's the ultimate goal of Pitri Praksh and Shraddha offerings. Transfer of energy from our realm to the realm of the Pitris. Do we understand that? Yes, I hope. Okay. Did I make it clear? Everybody don't understand anything? Before I move on? Okay. So a reminder, of course, of Keshav Hossain will be here next week. So he'll be doing the kata part of the ceremony. And I'll be doing the ritual. He doesn't understand our process, so I have to do this part. Once the kata comes, he will take over and he will do this bit when he finishes. We have a lunch service and we have to thank Eileen for that lunch. And Hector will be here to perform the Tilanjali offerings.
Only one day Sunday?
One day only, yes. How many do you want?
Bhagwa 7 दिन होती है.
No, only one day. We expect you to do this at home, by the way. Put a bucket with your water, like same way we do. You can put your hand in and make the offerings daily if you want.
Shiv Katha 6 days.
Yes. Now we want to thank you for joining us both in person and online. Thank you very much. Upcoming calendar days, Pitri Paksha is next Sunday, the 21st. Navaratri begins on Monday, the 22nd, ends on the 30th, Tuesday. The October Purnima will be on October the 6th. And Deepavali. Now, Sadhu, are you sponsoring this Deepavali as well?
Sure.
Yes?
20 Raghume and Minakalu received.
Well, no, I'm just confirming with you. I'm just confirming with you.
You know that.
I know, yeah, but now I see you. Every time every time I think about it, I said Sadhu is going to sponsor, but I haven't asked him yet if he's still going to be able to.
Since Auntie Nulari and she received.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So this will be on Monday, October the 20th, sponsored event by Sadhu. So we really appreciate that.
I'm invited.
All are invited, yes. That's everybody here and those of you online as well. Donations to the temple can be made by cash online or e-transfer online or check. If you're making a check payment, please make it in the whole name of the temple, Voice of Dharma Temple, Scarborough, Inc. If you're paying by e-transfer, it's treasurer@voiceofdharmatemple.com. You will be required to use a password. Please send a separate email with the password in it. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And cash is always king. Thank you everyone for your donations. Your donations help us to maintain the temple and whole weekly service. Now we have a little plan in ahead. People are asking us all the time, and last meeting that we had, I'm going to reveal something here. Quite a few people are asking, why don't we serve lunch every Sunday? Lunch it makes the crowd better, right? I don't know about you. I prefer to go home and eat my lunch there. But people likes the lunch idea. So starting from the first Sunday of January 2026, we will try it out for 3 months and see how it works. Okay? So every Sunday, temple will, or if you want to sponsor, great. 2 items only. Rice and some other curry, or roti and some other curry. We prefer the roti and the curry. I think it goes better. We don't want 7 curry every week and whole mess all over the place, okay? No. Special occasions we'll do the 7 curry thing, but for those weeks that I'm talking about, 3 months, from January to March, end of March, we're done. We're gonna try it out and see how it works. If bring your family out and have lunch on us. If the temple has a sponsor, the lunch the temple will. If you would like to sponsor, please do. We really appreciate it. All right? In the heart of winter, yes. And I tell you, Peter has assured me that if 50 people show up every week, he's going to cook. So I'm looking for minimum 50. I need him to cook, okay? So we're going to try that out from January until March. If it works, we'll continue. Is that okay? Everybody happy?
So if 20 people come, you stop it.
if 20 people come, then we have to find some other means to make the lunch. Because Peter doesn't want to do it unless there's 50. We'll see how it works, but we'll continue for the 3 months and see how it works, and then we'll decide whether to continue or not. So that's starting January. Once again, thank you for spending your morning with us. Our service is on Facebook as well as YouTube. Facebook only lasts 1 month, so if you want to see any of the old programs, you'll need to go to YouTube and check it out there. All right, thank you all very much.
Can you thank Ram, Champa, and Linda for the Murti?
Okay, yes, Mortigan looks fresh and spicy this week. So they were here on Thursday, Friday?
No, we were here on Friday.
Friday? So we want to thank Champa, Ram, Linda, and you. And who else? That's it?
Yes.
That's 4 of you, okay, 4 people. Thank you. Please thank them for us as well. All right, we want to say our thanks to all of you for being here. Thank you, and I think that's about it. Until I see you again next week. Huh? Oh yeah, 2026 calendars we still have. We're running low already, I gotta be honest. If you haven't taken your 10 yet to share amongst your relatives and friends, please take them today, because once they're done, we're not printing again, they're done. That's it. We printed 700. I had to give some on the printer, the guy who pays for the printing that is, and he sent me a check too. So I better take the check out before I forget it. Michael Virelli, yes, he's a real estate agent. He's advertised on the cover of on the front of the calendar. Now he has paid us fully for the printing, so I'm not going to lie to you and say that, oh, you cover the printing costs. But we like to raise some funds with it. We try to do that. All monies go towards the temple, so whatever you give in donation, whether for the calendar or not, it goes to the temple. We have one more thing to announce here, that Chandrawati Manglia sent some eatables of rice and dal and something else. Flour and milk. As well as a $50 donation. So we want to thank the Manglia family, Bago Manglia and her family for the donation. Thank you.
That's Hector family.
Huh?
Hector's family.
Yes, it is Hector family. All right, thank you. We'll stand for our team closing.
भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ है, पंचम वेद निराला, नव ज्योति जगाने वाला।
अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ है, पंचम वेद निराला, नव ज्योति जगाने वाला।
हरि ज्ञान यही वरदान यही,
हरि ज्ञान यही वरदान यही,
सर्वमंगल की है आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तारती। भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
गीत पावन पवित्र पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर जग खाने वाला।
शांति गीत पावन पवित्र पापों को मिटाने वाला, हरि दर्शन पाने वाला।
ये सुख करनी है दुख हरनी,
ये सुख करनी है दुख हरनी,
ये मधुकर की आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तारती। भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
ये मधुर बोल जग भंग बोल सन्मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
ये मधुर बोल जग पंच बोल संमार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला।
राम यही हर श्याम यही,
हरि राम यही हरि श्याम यही,
सबके महिमा की आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तारती। भागवत भगवान की है आरती, पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण
राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण,
राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण।
राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण। राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे राधे कृष्ण कृष्ण।
राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण राधे 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 कृष्ण।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल।
मुकुंद माधव गोविंद
माधव गोविंद
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल।
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल।
केशव माधव गोविंद
केशव माधव गोविंद
हरि हरि गोपाल राधे कृष्ण हरि हरि गोविंद पांडुरंग।
हरि हरि गोपाल राधे कृष्ण हरि हरि गोविंद पांडुरंग।
देवकी नंदन असुरनि नंदन
देवकी नंदन असुरनि नंदन।
मुकुंद माधव गोविंद
मुकुंद माधव गोविंद।
हरि
Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Krishna Madhava Govinda Bol. Krishna Madhava Govinda Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol. Krishna Madhava Govinda Bol. Krishna Madhava Govinda Bol. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol. Krishna Madhava Govinda Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayinam Padmanabhyam Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganyasadisham Meghavaranam Subhamyam Lakshmikantam Kamalayanam Yogi Viryanagam Vande Vishnu Vaubhaiharanam Sarvaloke Kanatam Tvameva matascha pita tvameva Tvameva bandhuscha saka tvameva Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Om mantrinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janajanam Yajya pujitam maya deva Paripulum tarasme Om bar bar paramangar ho हर्षदेव सीरं परसरोजन पावमहि भक्ति सदा सत्संगस्या भजो रामचंद्र की जय शरण प्रभु प्लीज पौरम ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः Om Yau Shanti, Antariksha Om Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Mapa Shanti, Shidev Shanti, Vanaspati Shanti, Vishwadeva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvabhuma Shanti, Shanti 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 Dehi, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hari Om. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय।